What if your phone is always listening, not to what you say, but to what you're about to want? Last night you joked about camping, and this morning a sleeping bag ad smiled at you. You never searched, you never typed, and still the screen knew. Coincidence? Or something that prefers you not to notice the pattern? Here's the uncomfortable idea. Listening doesn't always need a recording. It can listen with patterns. Your phone tracks time, place, battery level, motion, nearby devices, and which apps you open together. Add your friends' habits, your household's Wi-Fi, and your past purchases, and the pattern begins to speak. But let's talk microphones, the obvious suspect. Hey, assistant features sit awake for a wake word. Some apps ask for mic access just in case. They claim on-device detection, brief buffers, nothing saved unless triggered. May be true, but the point isn't only the mic, it's the neck that catches what the mic misses. Imagine a probability engine following your day. If your friends searched for hammocks, you shared a cafe, and you liked a travel reel at 1 a.m., the system bets you're hammock curious too. You see an ad and think, it heard me. It didn't need to. It just knew you would say it. There's also the illusion that makes it feel like magic. Once a word enters your mind, you notice it everywhere. Psychologists call it frequency bias. Markets call it effective reach. The ad isn't the first whisper. It's the echo you finally hear. But the mic can still matter. Some SDKs once listened for ultrasonic beacons from TVs. Others used background permissions more broadly than users realized. Policies tighten, workarounds appear, and the cat and mouse continues while you hold the cheese. So how do ads nail your secrets? The gift you mentioned, the trip you barely considered. Cross-device IDs, shared IPs at home, location overlap, look-alike audiences, and your social graph turn guesses into certainties. When three signals agree, the system stops guessing. And when you speak out loud, it looks like the phone heard you, even if it only recognized your situation. Think about the rituals. Group chat mentions a brand, someone Googles it, you all share the same couch. The ad engine doesn't see friends, it sees co-located devices aligning around a topic. Your living room becomes a tiny focus group you never agreed to join. There's another layer. Your attention teaches the machine. You stop on a video for 3 seconds, it learns. You rewatch, it doubles down. You share, it celebrates. Always listening can mean you narrate your desire with every pause. If you want to push back, start with the easy levers. Disable always-on wake words. Deny mic permission except when recording. Turn off background app refresh for apps that don't need it. On iOS and Android, audit microphone in privacy, then permissions, and remove the casual yes you gave at 1 a.m. Add noise to the pattern. Reset your ad ID. Use different browsers for work and personal. Log out more often. Rotate email aliases. Say no to share analytics. These don't make you invisible, but they make lazy surveillance work harder. Try an experiment for 3 days. Don't talk about the product you're curious about. Instead, search it in a private browser on a separate device, or not at all. Observe whether the ads still arrive. If they do, patterns beat microphones. If they don't, you found a genuine leak. Remember, some listening is helpful. Accessibility features, voice notes, hands-free calls. This isn't a villain story. It's a story about incentives. When attention becomes currency, silence becomes expensive. Ask sharper questions. Who benefits if I keep my mic on just in case? If a feature is free, what am I paying with? Battery, data, or future behavior? If a yes is easy and a no is hidden, which answer was designed for me? Maybe your phone doesn't need to eavesdrop because you've been trained to narrate. You tag places, like posts, reply on cue, and whisper your hopes to search bars. The machine learns your rituals until your rituals become the machine. But here's the thought that keeps me up. What if the phone listens, and you learned to listen back? You check for the buzz that isn't there. You reach for the glow that hasn't lit. You hear your name in the static of a room. If attention is the microphone, who is speaking through you? Tonight, set your phone face down and say nothing for 1 full minute. If an ad tomorrow seems to answer the silence, decide whether that's proof or a mirror. And if the mirror starts listening back, would it tell you what it heard? If this made you think, consider subscribing and leaving a like. It quietly tells the algorithm to share this with more curious minds. Take care, stay curious, and I'll meet you in the next mystery.